I'm doing a review here today on the Salomon Advanced S-Lab Skins belt, the M version. So this is the second belt that they came out with, and really when I was looking for ways to kind of carry some water and fuel and everything, specifically for races and sort of for longer runs, I wanted to find an option that was a little kind of smaller and more compact versus a vest or something like that, and also really was looking for potentially something to wear to carry some fluid with me without having to do two handhelds. So either using the belt and going down to one, or eliminating any handhelds at all. So wanted to give this a try, and it worked fairly well for what I used it for. Overall, it's a really lightweight belt. I think the belt itself only weighs about 4 ounces, and it does come with one of these 17-ounce flasks, these soft flasks. I kind of blow it up here, and it'll hold probably 2 for sure, and actually you could probably hold a third one if you wanted to. It's a lot of great pockets and zippers. So this is what I wear on the back. I guess you can wear it either way. As you can see, there's 2 big pockets here, and this is where they recommend putting those flasks. So the way they have it, or most people do it, is putting them in here, basically tucking them through this back portion, and then using this cord to hold them in place. So it seems to work pretty well. You can get 2 of them in here, sort of in this manner. You kind of rearrange them, and because they're softer flasks, they will kind of conform more to your body. They will bounce around a little bit when you have 2 full ones, so it's still not completely seamless. But one thing that I have found that sort of works well is if you do have 2 full ones, you can put one in the back here and actually pull it all the way through so it lays a little flatter, almost like this. And so you can see it's kind of laying flat. And then you can actually put another one in the front part. So there's a big pocket in this other front part, or what I use on the front. And then there's another big pocket here, as you can see, that goes all the way through. So what I've done is I'll actually put one, and maybe if this is more like half full, you can put it through this front area and almost pull it through, and it'll lay flat here as well. So you can kind of use it as a kind of a front option, and then this one will lay on the back as well. So that's one option. Again, you can also do 2 on the back and then finish another one up front if you really wanted to carry a lot. But overall, this is a really good belt, and it fits really well on the body. It does have this mesh in the inside that really does help let the belt breathe. If you do have stuff in there and you're sweating a lot, it won't get wet. So that's one thing to take note of. Again, it does have a lot of great little pockets here. There's a big one up front with another large one on the outside to grab things pretty easily. The back has a couple little quick pockets here, and then there's a zip pocket right here, and then there's also this couple straps if you want to put like a jacket or something hanging there. So overall, again, the belt is pretty nice. One thing is the clips, so how it actually attaches there. Hopefully you can see that. It'll clip on with these 2, with this little piece here onto this, and it works pretty well, but it's a little tricky getting it on, especially if you're doing like a 100-mile race or a longer race, and you have to go in for a weigh-in. They obviously want you to take your belt off. It's kind of a bit of a pain to get these off when you have them on, but I'll throw it on here quick and show you that it does sit pretty well. You can tighten it up quite a bit and adjust it, with these straps here on both sides. So again, it'll be nice, and if you want to have it against your skin, that mesh does a good job of keeping it ventilated. And but if you have it underneath, it works pretty well too, or underneath a layer of cloth here as well. So overall, you see does fit pretty well. I have it pretty tight right now, so you can wear it, up more on your torso, or if you loosen up, you can wear it down farther on your waist. And again, those bottles will kind of hang back here. The one drawback I would say is it is a bit difficult to get those bottles out from back here when you're on the run if you don't want to stop. So again, a lot of times what I'll do is I'll flip it around and to the front and grab that bottle in and out. The only thing I would say, the downside of would be that two or I guess potentially three bottles will bounce around with full of water, and that's just somewhat not avoidable just with the amount of liquid you're carrying. And again, they're not really quick to fill, refill, and stuff back in there. They take a little while to get them in place and adjust them to where they're comfortable again when they're full. So, obviously handhelds are going to be a lot quicker and easier, but this is going to be a pretty good option overall. So definitely think this is a really good product, and I actually use it more just as a belt with a lot of racing, for a lot of the racing that I do, just because it has a lot of great pockets to get things really easily. I can always just throw one of these in there if I want to go down to one handheld, or if there's a section where I just don't need a whole lot of fluid with me. And then for longer runs, it's great to keep cell phone keys and different things just to store on a run, and you don't have to carry a vest or anything. It does a great job with that. So overall, really good product. Just some limitations as to the amount of comfort when you really load it up with a lot of fluid, but really for me that's really the only drawback. So overall, a really good product. Thanks for watching.